today we're going to be diving into a new version of stem cell therapy known as Muse cells. If you've had stem cells in the past, maybe this is something to consider, because seeing just phenomenal outcomes here where, someone in the past may just it wasn't enough to get them serious relief or results from nagging knee injury, shoulder injury, back injury. And with Muse cells, we've seen that produce some significant results. You don't have to go to Mexico for this treatment, folks. Welcome, everybody, to the Ageless Future podcast. This is your host today, Kate Archibald, and we're covering a very, very cool, exciting, innovative topic that's near and dear to me because it's been a game changer for health and longevity for me, our clients, as well as just the more recent advancements in the area of stem cells and regenerative medicine it's just really exciting field. Usually we talk a lot on peptides on this channel. There's so many cool peptides for regenerative medicine, but one thing that we just really have exponential results and just great outcomes with is our stem cell therapy and regenerative medicine procedures. So today we're going to be diving into a new version of stem cell therapy known as Muse cells. So this is like the body's hidden regeneration system that we'll go through here. So what Muse cells are, these are actually how they're derived. So they're special type of naturally occurring reparative cell. They're found in bone marrow, connective tissue. These are cells in our bodies, and they're activated during different times of stress and injury. How they're derived, or how we find these, is with our traditional umbilical cord tissue, there's dense amount of stem cells in this tissue, and this was discovered by Japanese researchers on what's the most productive cells in those batches, because we can see about 50 million stem cells in a unit of our and give or take. I know this is going to get published in that broadcast, so probably shouldn't talk too much on exact counts, but that's what we've seen through our data and research and verified sources. But what happens of those cells, there's a certain cluster that have more vibrancy. They're able to accomplish more from a regenerative standpoint and they're actually able to find those cells, and actually what they do is produce what we call is Muse cells from those, which are these more productive, active stem cells inside that umbilical cord tissue. So seeing just phenomenal outcomes and results here. So just think, it's the same thing as what we've done with stem cells in the umbilical cord tissue, but now they've discovered a way to isolate the most productive. So now you have this dense amount of really active, productive stem cells. And the properties here is just phenomenal. They've been discovered more recently, still heavily studied by different researchers, and they're not widely used. This pretty new innovation just in the last kind of year. It's been progressively just finding more and more data and interesting stuff. And so they're more targeted in where they go. They're naturally guided to different areas of damage, similar to your typical stem cells, where they'll find that damaged area where your body's sending out cytokine and chemokine reactions. these stem cells are attracted to those specific areas. The other thing that's really interesting about these specific cells, there's even a lower concern of any unwanted growth behavior because they have just a higher intelligence level, and so they're aware of kind of what they can and can't do, or what they should and shouldn't do. And really think about, your body's got this built-in like GPS or signaling mechanism. So these Muse cells they sense these injured areas, they travel through bloodstream or injection or different applications, and they can respond to different signals released by stress tissue. And then from there, they can help. They attach to different damaged, dying cells, help clear out unhealthy tissue, begin that transformation into new cell type, cell lineages. So it's just fascinating to see what these Muse cells can do. They have very unique ability to transform. They can be different types, hematopoietic cells. So like blood cells, you have, they can chondrocytes, which turn into cartilage. They could be neurons that, make up your nerve cells and your nerve structures. So very, very adaptable and able to help support your body's natural repair process through these incredible cells. And so, we're really excited about what we've seen from a results standpoint. A lot of the new data is, from patient cases. It's a little more anecdotal, where they're feeling pain reduces faster, recovering. There's been some, kind of non-responders with stem cells. If you've had stem cells in the past, maybe this is something to consider, because seeing just phenomenal outcomes here, where someone in the past may just, it wasn't enough to get them serious relief or results from nagging knee injury, shoulder injury, back injury. And with Muse cells, we've seen that produce some significant results. And so this can help with the body's response to stress and damage. Works with your body's own natural systems. Focuses on restoring the balance. And just think it's kind of like these scientists, they're cherry picking the best, most optimal stem cells to produce the best possible outcomes. And so really seeing some really great things. Some of the research being done on this is in the neurology space for brain rejuvenation, seeing really great potential there, post-stroke victims, even stroke prevention. I think that's also a big thing as well. And there's different studies going on around spinal cord injuries, traumatic brain injuries, Parkinson's as well. There's some different, we have a colleague that's doing just amazing things in the Parkinson's space, that he's using Muse cells as well as some laser to just create this amazing healing response for neurodegenerative conditions. You have being researched for neural differentiation, neuroinflammation. That's where we've seen the intranasal procedure just really help calm down the inflammation in the brain and create more clarity, more mental organization. And so this is where Muse cells can even, the potential outcomes there could be even greater and more productive. Cardiovascular repair, orthopedics, and regeneration, as we've talked about a lot in these different cases before. And I think everyone kind of questions, how safe is this? Stem cells. Maybe you've heard some positives or negatives around what it can and can't do. And this is where what we've seen through all of our clinical applications over the last 10, 12 plus years is, it's very naturally occurring in the body. And man, they can really come in and adapt to the environment. And we've really never seen any like negative outcomes there. That's probably one of the biggest things if you're looking at, potentially doing a knee replacement or a shoulder replacement or a big surgery to get out of pain versus, looking at stem cells or one of these more natural regenerative medicine. If you look at the risk factors, from a knee replacement or one of those surgeries, super invasive. The risk factors, there's significant risk factors, as well as the results aren't necessarily guaranteed. Sometimes it seems like, okay, well, yeah, they're going in and chopping some stuff up. So there's definitely some big action happening there. But at the end of the day, you can't undo that surgery. You can't reverse that versus with stem cells, the risk factors we have not seen. Obviously, there are risk factors, but we haven't really seen any come to fruition. The biggest risk factors probably be, there's always potential for infection whenever something's being injected into the body. Have we seen that? Not very often whatsoever. It's very, very rare. And there's been lots of maybe tumors or different growths, and that's where these stem cells, the intelligent level on them, specifically in the Muse cells, they have that there's a mechanism that once the degeneration, they've worked an area, they shut off, they don't continue, and they can go find other areas of imbalance or disruption. And so that's what we've seen through clinical is not very safe and super effective from a getting out of pain, improving mobility, functioning, and then also just from overall well-being. Like one of the best longevity treatments be like a full body infusion as well as intranasal for the brain. We don't do the full body infusion for the brain, mostly because you have this blood-brain barrier where it's really difficult to get anything into the brain, but we can go through the olfactory nerve channel and get some stem cells in through that area, which just seeing just so many amazing things there. And so really what this means for you, your body already has these repair systems in place. Those mechanisms, how our body recovers and repairs is through stem cells and we have these built-in recovery mechanisms in our body. But as we age, as time goes on, as we get exposed to different chemicals, different issues in the body, those stem cells lose their ability to do work, from yourself, your own recovery mechanism. And so this is where we can come in with some very, very smartly sourced and carefully handpicked cord tissue and infuse stem cells into a specific area of damage and see just, huge changes there. And so, obviously lifestyle plays a big role here, especially post stem cells. We have, specific protocol, as well as there's ways that you can prep for it as well. If you're getting a stem cell procedure, working on, low sugar, low processed food, kind of the typical things that we've talked about many, many times on this podcast is those are all things that can help promote. Fasting's another really good way to activate your body's own stem cell and recovery mechanisms. And then, we can follow it up with a big boost of stem cells. So hopefully this was, it was informational, educational for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're interested in learning more about Muse cells, give our office a call. You can schedule a free regenerative medicine consultation with us, and we're happy to kind of go through what potential options you'd have and how we could help you. We can do it right here in Salt Lake City area in our clinic there. You don't have to go to Mexico for this treatment, folks. That's one of those myths that a lot of people have thought is you have to travel to different countries to do anything with stem cells. So seen some amazing outcomes here, and yeah. So hopefully you guys have an amazing day, and we will see you next time on Ageless Future Podcast. Have a great day, everybody.